Cool. I also forgot I changed classes again. I can't help it. Well, look at this new best friend that we have, though. Look at him. I might have to switch him out because he's not like super leveled up yet, but he's my favorite. Every time I see him out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to get attacked. But I discovered like one of the cheap things I didn't like doing on Belcrum was like farming gear for him, because it's like I already do it on Warbeard, so it's a pain in the ass. Monster Master makes it like so much easier, so I read the words of the stone monument. When the 4 chains are broken, the floating basket of the God of Fire will be released. The path to the zenith will be open. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for treasure too. Oh, and we can use our dual board. They're having like a version 6 like lottery card login bonus thing, so I got these cool wings instead of my normal dual board. I want that treasure. I think I go back and get that actually. Oh, well, that's not that useful. I don't remember this place too well, so it might be a bit of a pain in the ass, but these were like one of my favorite things about version 3, so I really like the towers. Oh yeah, I almost forgot this whole thing was about getting a torch that won't go out. Huh. Even my fire spells are no good. There must be something powerful enough. Bias, would you mind letting us take over? Stella, I didn't know a priestess such as yourself was in league with this stranger. Well, fine. Do as you please. Ah, what kind of fire is that? Door opened. Well done, Estella. I overcame the first trial and you overcame the second one. I guess you could say we're evenly matched. Which one of us will open the way to the ice realm and become liberator? I wonder. Really, Tobias, now is not the time for a silly competition. Let's be on our way too. Oh shit. Why does it make that loud noise? I don't remember it doing that before. Alright, let's see how my boy does. Oh, that was awful. I don't want to get stuck in a plate there again. Jesus. Actually, I finally finished it. I'm all done. I finished 6.5 late yesterday evening, so it's like, it's all done. It was awesome too, like, legitimately. They just kept tying back, and they foreshadowed what version 7's gonna be, so I was like, I'm just right into it. Appears that if the remaining 3 chains can be broken, the elevator will be released. Where did this go then? I hate when they just teleport you. I wish it would be like, you're going here. Do you want to? Where did that put me? All right, we're doing a boss fight. Now, we'll have to see how they are. Like I said, I remember version 3's bosses were like... Some of them were like obscenely powerful, so... Let's see how we do. First thing he does is confuse me. Jesus. I don't care about that now. I feel like that's not his regular size. There we go. Okay, they're not too bad actually. Just one sec here, sorry. Okay, and then the next place we want to go. Need to go back up and around. I think this will take me back close to where I want to be. But the Monster Masters are like pretty cool. It's like their abilities are based around. A sec, I just want to get a heading for where I am. Okay, ideally I'd like to go over this way. They have like an HP and MP link ability that'll let them like literally combine the pool of either hit points or magic points with another character. So they're really cool on like heavier hitting boss fights because you can link your HP to someone else and it'll make it so that you have to drain both of the people's hit points before one of them will die. The only downside is if you really screw up and take like a 999 damage attack or something, it'll kill both of you. Like pretty much instantly. Alright, this should have another boss fight. Maybe we'll try strong and see how we do. To get the extra skill. Dude, it's actually funny. It took like 2 kills to actually get the like the rare spawn version of that enemy to spawn from last time. So I pretty much immediately after the stream like fought like 2 things and got the item I needed. So it wasn't something to worry about like I thought it would be. It was like a pretty quick process. Good job, Lizzie. I gotta give it a cooler name. That's just the name it came with. Alright, and then the last one. I should have done that while I was over there. That's fine. We'll wrap back around. I think this is actually the easiest of the towers. Some of them get really convoluted, but just to speed up on stream, I'm keeping like an answer key on my other monitor. Just because like I already did these, I already solved the puzzles on my own, so I was like, all right, I'll keep like a thing in case there's like a lot of a problem getting through them again, but it's also not terrible. I think the ice one was like the hardest one, I believe. Okay, so if we go over here, I should put us at F4. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can use my dual board here. I don't know if I like these wings or like my cool surfboard better though. I feel like the wings kind of fit with like the Monster Master motif a little bit. It's like, you know, it's like a creature. Well, I guess they're angel wings, but still. It's actually kind of cool. I was pissed off the other day. Not like super pissed off, but I was like, I thought it was kind of lame that like the Unicorn Overlord demo was only on Twitch, and then like the next day they're like, oh, here's the demo for PlayStation and Xbox people, and I was like, hey, that's all right. So I got like mildly annoyed over nothing. That demo was fun though. I'm like legit so excited to get that game now. I haven't been like this excited for a game for a while. I've been like, I'd forgotten how much I like legitimately used to just obsessively play those types of games. And it kind of like reawoke that love for me for them. Oh shit, this one's not. I have to actually be physically close. Because like I grew up playing like Shining Force, Vandal Hearts, this guy, Phantom Brave, Lapis Cell Tactics. Like I was like really obviously Final Fantasy Tactics. I was like so into like tactical RPGs back in the day that I don't know, I kind of fell out of them years ago, and then that game just kind of reminded me of how much I like really enjoy those games. Like the Triangle Strategy one, I was like, yeah, this is really fun, I'm gonna get into it, but like I don't know, Unicorn Overlord kind of hit me even harder. That'll definitely be like a day one thing for me anyway. And I will probably get it on the Switch just to have it on the go kind of thing too. There we go. We've got all the chains done. And we should be able to just go back up to the 7th floor and grab it. The only problem with the monster is like it burns through its like MP so quick. I have like a fully upgraded, like, because the way the monsters work is they go from level 1 to 50. And then every 50th level, you can reincarnate them back down to level 1. And you can do that 15 times. I believe it's 15. It's 14 or 15. And they get stronger and they get more skill trees and they get more skills that you can like, or sorry, more skill points that you can put into those trees so that you can kind of build them out. And then they can also use equipment. But what was it I'm trying to say here? Oh yeah, so the one that I had fully upgraded, he's got skills where it's like, oh, every battle you regenerate a certain amount of magic points or this or that. So I'm hoping that this monster has that too. But I'm not 100% sure how that's going to work. Alright, so we're on the first floor. I feel like I want to be on the 7th floor. I think it's literally a matter of being on this side of the elevator. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ooh. This place just has such an interesting look to it. I really liked it. Remember when I first came here, I was like, holy shit, the graphics on this game. Like, in terms of just, like, interesting, like, look in that, and then, like, they just kept making, like, cooler and cooler things as you went forward. Okay, this boy might be hard. Ye who seek to remove the wedge of flame struck by the enraged Gazbalin. Challenge me and show me thy strength. Only then will I open the path to the ice realm. I see. So this must be the final trial. I'll be the first to undergo this challenge, but be warned. Do not interfere. Bias, you're so lame. He's just a glory hog. That's his whole thing. You can't go on like this. Have fun, Tobias. Tobias. Told you not to interfere. And the person I am today because of Orstov. Sorry, because Orstov saved me while I was an orphan. Orstov's dream of connecting all the realms is my dream too. The hope of all dragonkind. I wield this blade in the name of Orstov. Gets bitch slapped. Oh, never mind. Oh, and you broke that guy's sword now. What? Master Tobias. Doctor, please take care of the trial. I'll take care of Tobias. I wanted to show my dinosaur friend. We'll keep doing. We're gonna keep doing normal. I don't know. I remember. Maybe I was just not super strong on Warbeard yet. I remember some of the bosses in this expansion like kicking the shit out of me. Oh, don't fucking hit me with the laser beam. They're really enjoying the fucking stop me from moving stats, though. That's bitchy. At least I got a good shot on him. I want to actually be able to attack. Never mind. Usually I like to switch over to claws and use that 5 attack hit. But because he kept stun locking me, I couldn't do it. The buff I cast ran out before I could actually get it off. I doubt this will work on a boss, but... You bitch. It's got a little bitchy damage field. And he made everything all dark for some reason. Alright, we'll switch back to the whip. There we go. Oh, Lizzie, come on. I'm interested to see how strong the, they're called Hackosaurus. I'm really interested to see how strong they end up getting, because I just really like the look of them, and I gave him a top hat and a mustache. So he's, like, extra cool now. But apparently if you, like, level them and build out their skills right, the monsters can end up being more powerful than, like, standard, like, party members. I think they beat that Guardian. Seems I was blinded by my eagerness to defeat it. Your feelings for the Patriarch are very... Sorry. Your feelings for the Patriarch are very strong. I was quite moved by your words. Be quiet. It's not a key emblem, but it is an emblem. Maybe? It's a fire unlocking disc. Oh, that looks like the same shape as the hollow I saw in the ruins close to the tower. If you put that disc there, something may happen. Let's head to the disc ruins located outside the tower. We'll go there too. I want to see that with my own eyes. Yeah, one sec too. I did make myself I found a website for like building out your creatures, so I want to actually keep that up so that I can like fill in his points the way that I kind of built them on the preset thing here. We'll just put in enough to fill in that. Yeah, you can breathe fire. I want to give him a cooler name, but I got to figure out like the kanji or whatever to like actually give him the name I want. Because any time I like try to give them a name, it ends up not translating to what I think it is. Which, you know, that's just a problem of using Google Translate to try to like fill in their names and that. So I was like, I'll just leave it as Lizzie for now. That's what the game gave him to start, so that's what it'll be. But I got a few monsters that I want to try leveling up, so I'll kind of keep rolling that way with it. Oh wait, can I just peace out? Yeah, I can. You know what, for some reason in my head, I thought that the tower was like way, way, way longer than what it actually ended up being. No. me switch back. I'm gonna see how I feel. Because I kind of do like just having my cool surfboard. I feel like as a Weddy, that's kind of more Belcrum's thing. But now that I finished this game, like there's stuff that I still want to do in it, but like now that I finished it on my main character, I can start tackling other things in my backlog. I just wanted to see what happened. I don't know why I was like just so all about it. But the nice thing is like for version 7, I'll be able to kind of enjoy it at like a normal pace with everybody else because the content will be staggered out a bit longer. There's a round shape indentation on the base. Looks like it might be possible to fit a fire unlocking disc into it. Would you like to insert it? Yes, I would. I'm going to place the fire unlocking disc into the pedestal's hollow. I'm still like, I'm so sad. Like, I'm happy because I got to play it, but like, I'm so sad they never localized this. Like, now that I've like gone through the like full scenario and like a lot of the side content, that I'm like, this would have been like I know Dragon Quest isn't like gangbusters or anything over here, but like, I feel like word of mouth would have gotten out and this game would have like gotten real big here. I don't know. I think it's really cool. What is this? This is this a path to the Ice Realm? I never thought I'd lay my eyes upon it. Well, guess what, buddy? I'm the Liberator. Uh-oh. Something's wrong with the graphics. Ever since I found you collapsed near a Pekka village, been thinking. Perhaps there is a significant meaning to the appearance of beings from different races in this world. If you hadn't come here, Flamia would still be as the Dark Flame. The second trial would have been left uncompleted. And it was you who defeated the Guardian of the final trial as well. Everyone, with all that said, I'm now convinced. Belcrum is the hope of the Nadravians. They are the liberator of this world. It's true. I liberate every world I go to. I'm like, oh shit, we didn't know. Liberator. Bias is so mad. He's like, I wanted to liberate people, but I'm pink. Great Liberator, please forgive me for my foolhardy attitude towards you. The Patriarch has ordered us not to put the Liberator in danger if the realms are to be connected. Go, conquer the Ice Realm! While we confirm the Ice Realm's safety, this passage will be off limits. For now, let us report this to the Patriarch. Bias and I will go on ahead, so please come to the Patriarch's room in the Grand Temple's second floor as soon as you can. You know what? I really got to come to terms that I'm aging and I can't eat whatever I want anymore. Hey, it's my sister. I made like lasagna for supper, but like my body really hates tomatoes, but I really love lasagna. So like now I don't feel very well, and I'm like, just let me eat what I want, you bitch. You used to let me. Why do you hate tomatoes all of a sudden? Looks like you weren't quick enough. Something. It's Claus. He's with my sister. You're determined to keep moving forward, aren't you, Belcrum? So what will you do? Do you want me to intervene? It's okay. I'll just wait for the next opportunity. Besides, there's still something else I want you to do for me. You know, it's actually funny. It's like her name ended up getting messed up on Warbeard because I couldn't think of a good name for her. So I just like literally put into Google Translate. I was like, W-Sis. I was like, there, that'll be her name. But it ended up in Japanese when I typed in the characters Google told me for W-Sis. It ended up naming her Ooze. So like for the entirety of the game, it's just like, hey, Ooze is here. And I'm like, God damn it. It wasn't like terrible, but I was like, that's not a good name for my sister. I don't even remember what her name ended up being on Belcrum. That's right. Should we head back then to our realm? That evil will? I guess we don't have much time left. Alright, let's head back to the temple. And the nice part too is I finally managed to get Armamentalist leveled up on Warbeard, so whenever version 7 comes out, like, I don't know how the quest line's gonna work, blah, blah, blah. But that new class that they added that I was excited to try, I've, like, at least all the conditions that, like, Square Enix has put out to play that class, I should be able to just do it now, so I'm pretty excited to try it, but I still really just like being Minstrel. Like, Minstrel's really fun. Although I'm really starting to like Monster Master, so I've actually started leveling it up on Warbeard a little bit. I'm not, like, going hardcore on it, because I've, like, you know, I want to start playing other games a little bit more. Like, I'm still gonna like go through and like do all the story on this character for streaming, but I'm gonna like take a step back from the game in my personal time because like I've been going hard on it since I started playing it, so I just want to chill out a little bit. But I went through, I didn't really miss any quests. I missed, like, there's a follow-up quest to, like, a raid that I wasn't able to do yet. And then most of the other quests that I haven't done were crafting or fishing quests. Or, weirdly enough, Druid has a whole bunch of quests after they reach level 100. They have, like, a secondary storyline, and none of the other classes had that. So I thought that was kind of interesting for Druid. They kind of have their own, like, secondary storyline. At least as far as I can understand, because they have, like, a good 5 or 6 quests after they hit level 100. We've been waiting for you, Liberator. If you could just give me that beard. I had a feeling. It looks like you really are the one, aren't you? Stella and Tobias told me everything. They said you conquered the Fire Tower and opened the way to the Ice Realm. Belcrum, you are the liberator we've been waiting for. We hope that you'll continue to aid the Nadraga Order. Nadraga? Order in the days to come. I'm going to say Nadraga. That makes more sense because they're dragons. Right. As Liberator, I will tell you our true purpose. The Dragon Order's true purpose is... This game ends. Oh, never mind. To resurrect the god of the Nadravians, Nadraga, who sealed across the 5 realms. In ancient times, Nadraga, the creator of our species, was sealed in 5 separate realms by the wicked power of the evil will. As you've most likely already seen, the dragon-shaped rock in the realm is a piece of Nadraga himself. Nadraga's resurrection is the key to saving this world from suffering. That is why the 5 realms must be connected. Anyways, what a relief that the way to the ice realm is now open. I'm tired of this heat, so I think I'll go there and cool myself off. There you go. Your Holiness, as head of the Order, you mustn't be so reckless. Dear me, you are all so hard-headed, aren't you? So, Belgrim, we can now travel to the ice realm. First, we have to make sure it is safe before we do. Tobias, I leave the investigation of the ice realm to you. I'm expecting good things. Understood. I've already sent some men to go and survey, and I'll join them shortly. May I also go to the ice realm? I'd like to gather as much information as I can for the Liberator's sake. Very well, Estella, but I suggest waiting for Tobias's report and only going when you know it's safe. Man, I feel like I would have been in a dream if they were a choice. I think they look cool. They're like dragon elves. Oh, they're dragon men. It's all right. Could you please come to my room again? Please come whenever you have a moment. Well, 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 if it isn't Crimson Gunner. How's it going, Crimson? I'm a monster master now. I changed classes again. Thank you for all of your hard work so far. I have prepared this special gift for you. Please take it. Yeah, same here. I'm just chilling. I'm not doing anything this... Well, that's a lie. I'm going to clean my stupid place tomorrow. But beyond that, I'm not doing anything. Did you try the Unicorn Overlord demo? It was really good. I'm going to get it day one. It's very exciting. It'll be some time before we can be certain the ice realm is safe. Please rest yourself until that time comes. As the Liberator, you are the hope of all dragon kind. Okay, well, it carries over, but I'm probably going to restart from the beginning when it comes out anyway, too. Because I never pay as close attention when I'm streaming as I do when I'm just playing the game. So, like, I don't think I'm going to stream that game. Like, that's a game that I just want to play myself, like, when I want to play it. So, but I'm, like, super excited. I've been wanting, like, just something like that for so long. Trust Vanillaware to, like, make something that fucking awesome, too. Grand Blue, maybe I'll play that. I finished Dragon Quest X last night. I finally finished it. I'm done. So I have it on my wish list, but I don't want to spend $80 Canadian right now. So I'm gonna wait until it goes on sale, because it was on sale for like 29 bucks and I should have bought it. But I have it on my wish list. The Liberator we've waited so long for. Finally they've appeared. There's now hope for our future. What, dropping that price? I wish they put their stuff on PC. Oh, flickering flame. Show us now the hopeful future the Liberator shall bring us. AKA, show us what we're gonna see in version 3.2. Yeah, the more I looked at it, the more I'm like, this actually looks pretty cool. Like I said, I'm usually put off by the... Oh, it's Dustin! I'm usually put off by... like high school settings. I don't know. I don't usually like that kind of setting. Hence why I haven't played through a lot of the Persona games. But it actually looks pretty rad and it like sounds cool the more I've like read up on it. So you were right. I should have bought it when I had the chance. So I'll have to wait a little bit. But it's on the list now, so I'll get it eventually. It seems it'll be a difficult matter. But if we do not connect all the realms, this world will surely face its destruction. Please, until that day comes, may all of Dragonkind live on. Yeah, it's actually funny, like, Unicorn Overlord reminded me how much I love, like, tactical RPGs. There was a time in my life where that was, like, the vast majority of what I played, so it's kind of cool to be getting back into that kind of thing again. You can continue your story. No, we do not want to look at the reflection ever. All right, let's go see Estella's room. I gotta figure out what I want to... I feel like I should finish the Final Fantasy VII remake. Because I'm on, like, the Yuffie parts and integrating. I'm like, maybe I should just finish that. Like, that's been sitting on my back burner for a long time, so... Maybe I should get that into the way and then maybe finish Yakuza 7 or go back to Yakuza 0. I don't know. I was thinking about playing through Yakuza 0 to 6 and then, like, starting 7 over again, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm pretty far in 7 on PlayStation, so I don't know if I want to start all over again. I'm sorry to go to all this trouble. It's something I really need to ask you. Here we go. I like this armor that I got, though. It looks rad as shit. Yeah. That horse stall that you showed me the other day. That was something you got back in a Stolsha, right? To tell you the truth, I'm extremely fond of cute plushies. There's no room for making such kinds of things in the Fire Realm, and there's still no way to get one. So, if you happen to have any unwanted plushies, would you be willing to give them to me? Sure, I'll do it. Thank you. I knew you'd say so. I didn't want to be disrespectful, but after seeing that doll, I just couldn't help myself anymore. I'll reward you, of course. I'll also take great care to display any plushies you give me in my room. You're the only person I can ask regarding such a personal matter. Please do this for me if you can. I don't think I ever did this on Warbeard. I was like, I don't care about plushies. I probably should look up if there was, like, actually good rewards for doing it. Outcome, thank you for your patience. We've just received word that Tobias and his team have returned from an investigation of the Ice Realm. They would like to give a report on the Ice Realm situation in Patriarch Orstev's office. We're also invited. Mr. Orstov's room is on the 2nd floor to the north. We'll be right there. Do I have a plushie? Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't have any fucking plushies. Let's go. I'm gonna hit up the inn, though.